Hello there, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode we destroyed another Mother Crystal and everything went just great. Now we're going to see what's available for upgrade in the shops, in the side quests, all this fun stuff. But let's first check out the shops.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
Indeed.
Well, don't just stand there, go.
The Platinum Sword. 2,000, or 200, it's slightly better. And I imagine because it's an actual upgradable weapon, I can finally make it better. 50 defense, but I lose 14 health. This one's just worse in both ways.
You're
quite a high
rubbing me
potion while I'm here.
blind, you know. Is that all?
Thanks, Chief. Guy. Hiya.
Back, are ya?
I'm back,
Sorry,
yeah.
will it be?
It's me. I'm back. Get a liquid flame upgrade. I still want to wait until I get these though. They're going to be the real shit. But yeah, for now let's upgrade this.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Reinforce this to +2.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
And then I've got 220 now. Platinum makes for a poor blade, being too soft to withstand vigorous use in battle, or too expensive for the common soldier to afford. It does however allow for ornate designs on cross guard, hilt and pommel, where the rare metal is often most employed.
And?
Just a basic sword, but it's more powerful, so I'll take it. Sometimes a basic tool can get the job done. It's not about an extravagant tool. It's about a sufficient tool. Let's go get ourselves some new thing. That's what the plus means, I think. It unlocks a new thing. Alright.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Alright, sure.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
The root of the problem. I'm sure I can as well. Yeah, bastard. Right. Let's head back to the old boarding dock. Do the old E3 camera. You liking that? Smooth transitions. Now I'm actually focusing on trying to do it nice. Okay. Hello.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the Hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Cut from the cloth.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
Gotta go see Jill at some point, but for now, let's investigate this. There's some new stuff that's happened.
Here for another of my lectures.
View the state of the
How
Venom.
may I help you today?
In the current day, these guys have retreated to Ironhome after we destroyed the shit out of it. Meanwhile, the Dalmatian Republic has gone over to the Crystalline Dominion and they're fighting. And these northern guys are just chilling for now. Crystal there. Crystal there. Okay.
Here's the latest information I have.
So far, High Priest is dead. Sid's dead. He's been dead. More and more people are dying all the time. Tiamat's dead. Ah, yeah. The my lad, he turned on me. Well, I turned on him because I wanted to save Jill. He was like, "Nah, don't do that."
Very good.
And I was like, "Yes, I think I will do that." Bitch. Hello, mate. Right, let's have a look. We've got Secret. Well, Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Azaris. Only recently they've come down to the highlands to hunt the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Among their number is one whose sheer size suggests to be a chieftain who appears to be spearheading the push south. He must be stopped, lest the beastmen develop designs on the Rest proper, in green sheaves in Rosaria. Then, the Severian. A particularly belligerent breed of echo has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins near Martha's Rest. It is known to activate on the approach of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets about them with a burning jet that has already reduced much of the surrounding marshland to ash. This is one echo that the Cursed Warriors would fain see forever silenced, north of Sorrowwise and Green Sheaves.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kupka's guard hadn't been seen.
I'm going. This is what I'm going to do today. These 2 side quests and these fights. Both in Rosaria. Green Sheaves, north of Sorrowwise. Alright, mate. Guess we start here. Look for Sorrowwise and look for Green Sheaves. There's Sorrowwise, the north in there. Green Sheaves is here. That'll be somewhere in here. Okay, works for me. Let's go to north first because that's out of the way of the quest. So I'll go there, then I'll go do this bit. Kill them. Alright. Seems like a plan, Stan.
Naught but wild beasts this end. All their twisted talons and gruesome maws used to turn my stomach. But that was before I heard about the Black Shields.
Ambrosia, my love, let's go.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
There's somewhere in this section is a big old beastie. That might just be a regular Minotaur. Nope, there's one. Hello, lad. Secret. No Jill to help me, but I have got Torgal. And who else do you need, baby? Right, me.
Can't let that thing wine freeze so close to the end. Time to take it all by the horns. Nice try.
I think if you got the second swing, he does
Nice try.
get pulled down. I knew it was going to break soon. I'm leaving my limit break quick, I start to get hit.
Nice try.
You fucker.
Let's try.
You don't get hit by that whole thing. That was me being silly. I could have just dodged out the way like I've been doing. Yeah. Plenty of money though.
The locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
Let's just heal up a bit while I'm running around. It's only 30 HP a time, but it is better than nothing. Keeps me about on the level. Okay, so let's go to the next bit. Can't use the chopper here anyway, so I won't bother.
I love Martha like a sister.
But the Empire have dragoons.
Yeah, whatever. We'll kill them. Don't worry about what they've got, what we don't have. It's fine. That's a good boy.
All right, boy.
Gotta make sure that my best friend in the whole world is okay, right? Of course. Right now we're looking for another weird and wonderful creature. Is that it? Or was that just some twigs? Yes, this thing. Hello. It's like a Magitech on us almost. It's a Vedian. Rank B. Okay then, bitch. Let's go.
What the hell is this thing doing out in the ruins?
Now I've got to learn this thing's moves. Rather than a hit. Getting away is a bit of a problem.
Nice try.
That's better.
Too slow. Nice try.
Let's keep it. Worth it. Tried to dodge it. Didn't quite go to plan.
Too slow. Nice try.
That's like a backslash.
Nice try. Too slow.
See ya. Level up. Level 30. An electrum. Elysian prospectors have yet to locate a source of naturally occurring electrum. The only known samples coming from the remains of fallen automata. This has led some to surmise that the metal is not in fact naturally occurring at all, but rather a creation of the lost people, obtained by defeating Sevevian.
To the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
See you, bitch.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for more
Something's gardener. Great. Didn't even get XP for that. As if the game's trying to say, what are you doing?
this goblin. She certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though. bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, there's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
What, Nige?
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
There you go. The rare floor has the unfortunate honour of being named for the water spirits that are believed to haunt the swamps of Eastern Storm, trapping hapless wanderers in the morass that they might sup on the hope in their hearts. Infusions brewed from the flower's petals, by contrast, are quite tasty, and known to cure all manner of ailments.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Oh.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Thank you. Morganbeard extract. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Add a drop of this concentrated extract to any curative or performance-enhancing potion. Will increase its potency, or so insists Nigel of the backyard. So my potions and stuff will, and my other potions and things will do more. You obtain a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions restore more HP. Strength, stone skill, and Lionheart tonics last longer. Nice. Take that all day long. Right, then let's go over to Northreach. I said I'd do both side quests and both hunts, so here I am doing both. Alright, mate.
And what can I do for you?
Don't know. What can you do for me? Well, these aren't too dear. There's lots of songs that are getting, you know, now these hunts have been involved, I actually can afford some of this stuff. I guess what I should do is go to my items. And add it to the bottom, because I don't use them. So, increasing my power in a boss fight or something is probably a good idea.
Let's hope the
Just
draper
buy them
has
every so
Hortense's
often.
cloth.
Because I just don't. I only use potions and high potions, and even then I try not to use them unless I absolutely feel like I'm going to die. Hi.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Handwritten receipt. Proof purchase of 2 bottles of linen, 1 blue, 1 red from the Clothier in Northreach.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Thank you. What? Why do you say it in such an odd way? Have you seen me? I can conjure fire from my very hands. And, furthermore, can extract vengeance on my foes with this cool sword. Nah, mate. See you later. Ain't fighting shit. Me and Ambrosia have got better things to do than fight level 24 raptors as a level 30. Got to get into the MMO mindset a little bit more. Of, you know, things about 3 or so levels under you give no XP, so what's the point?
That damn bird's a menace!
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Oh dear. Alright.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Well, the game calls you Killer too, so clearly that is your name.
Slow.
Huh? Not bad. Although in the quest list it does say Killer in inverted commas, like that's not his name. Who's the merchant think when they see this shit? They're like, I'm glad he's on my team. Dodging too late and getting hit like a fool. Not to really. You can die. Nice try.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Indeed. Alright, how you doing?
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
2 bolts of finest desert linen, 1 dyed bright crimson, the other dyed a deep indigo, ordered by Hortense for use in tailoring dresses. As thanks for securing delivery, the clothier's added scraps of silk, velvet, and embroidery to the bundle.
Let's see here. 1 bolt of red, 1 bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all 3 to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
It's got to be the white silk, right?
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The 2 of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses.
Yes, indeed. Full-on linen.
Man and Dalamil mentioned that Cook Cascada haven't been seen there of late.
Hello.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Lots of ways. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I thank you. A concerned caravaneer.
All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
I'm sure you will. Right. See you guys next time when we go and speak to Jill finally. See you then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.